About 1500 years ago, when humanity in Arabia had nearly vanished, people treated slaves with contempt, little girls were buried alive, and idol worship was common. Even the Kaaba was filled with idols. At that time, the Jews knew that soon a prophet would arrive who would establish justice in the world, because it was written in the Bible that a prophet named Ahmad would come. The Jews awaited this prophet with the same longing with which we today await Imam Mahdi. Finally, in the year 570 CE, the Prophet Muhammad was born. On the very day of his birth, the idols inside the Kaaba began to fall. The sacred fire in Persia that had burned for centuries was suddenly extinguished, and many other miraculous events took place, signs that the age of disbelief was nearing its end. From childhood, the Prophet was known for his honesty and truthfulness. The people of Arabia admired him greatly and called him Al-Amin, the trustworthy. Later, he began working in the trade of a noble lady of Makkah, Khadija, R.A. Impressed by his noble character and honesty, she proposed marriage to him. The Prophet, peace be upon him, accepted, and they were married. As the Prophet reached the age of 40, he began to withdraw from worldly affairs and spent long hours in solitude and worship in the cave of Hira. One day, the first revelation descended upon him. The first to accept Islam were Imam Ali, A.S., and Khadija, R.A. But soon, those very people who once honored him became his enemies. They threatened to kill him, and anyone who embraced Islam was persecuted, beaten, tortured, or even killed. Leaders like Abu Sufyan and Abu Jahl spearheaded this oppression. Once, the people of Makkah even surrounded his house to kill him, but his uncle Abu Talib and Khadija, R.A., stood by him. In 619 CE, however, both Abu Talib and Khadija passed away in the same year, known as the Year of Sorrow. Now the Prophet, peace be upon him, was left vulnerable, and the Quraysh plotted to kill him. The Prophet, peace be upon him, migrated to Madinah, leaving Imam Ali, peace be upon him, in Makkah to return people's trusts, while he traveled with Hazrat Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him, hiding for 3 days in the cave of Thar. In Medina, the Ansar welcomed the Muslims with great generosity, sharing their homes and wealth. The Prophet, peace be upon him, also made a peace pact with the Jews for mutual defense. 2 years later, the first major battle of Islam, the Battle of Badr, took place.